Caretaker Susan O'Connor is suing her deceased client's daughter, Kimmy Hinkle, for unpaid wages.
Miss O'Connor, you and the defendant had known each other in the past, and there came a time a couple of years ago when it was convenient for you to move from where you were living, Bozeman, Montana, to Reno, Nevada. And when you moved there, the intention was for you to be the nighttime caretaker of Miss Hinkle's mother, who was ill.
That is correct.
And you were going to stay in the house with her mother. What month and year was that?
November 2017 is when I started.
Okay. And what was your arrangement with her?
My arrangement started in January 2018. It's to provide nighttime caregiving.
Okay. You were living in the house?
I was living in the house, yes.
And were you working during the day?
Some days.
Doing what?
For the first 3 months, I was working a delivery service, delivering groceries.
And was somebody else taking care of Miss Hinkle's mother during the day?
3 days a week.
What was wrong with your mom?
My mother was 80 at that time. She had emphysema and she had leg wounds.
And she was living alone?
Yes, at that point,
she was living alone?
She was living alone.
Okay. Miss O'Connor, other than living in the house rent-free, who provided the food in the house?
For myself or for her mom?
Both.
For myself, I provided my own food. For her mom, she provided it.
Who paid the utilities?
Her mother.
When you came from Bozeman, Montana, did you come with a car?
I did.
And what was your, if any, was your financial arrangement with Miss Hinkle with regard to nighttime care for her mother?
Was to stay in the house based on 5 nights a week.
And what was to be your salary?
There was no salary. It was going to be in lieu of rent and utilities.
Great.
Based on 5 nights.
Okay. So you were going to be sleeping in the house so that her mother wouldn't be alone. And clearly her mother was able to be alone at certain periods of time, because if she only had someone to come in to care for her 3 days a week, then she was alone during the other days. And you were there in the evening.
She did not feel safe being there at night.
Doesn't matter. So that was your arrangement. Your arrangement was you were going to be there in the evening so she wouldn't be there in the house sleeping alone in lieu of rent and utilities. Now, did that ever change?
The arrangement did not change.
Well, then you're suing her for wages.
I'm suing her for wages on the nights off that I was supposed to have. For the other 2 nights, this was based on 5 nights, Your Honor.
5 nights from when to when?
From Tuesday to Saturday.
And where were you sleeping the other nights?
I was sleeping there, but while I was there, I had to also continue to care for her and taking care of her, helping her to bed, making sure...
So what? Who told you that you would deserve money for that? You went to a lawyer? Is that what you're telling me?
I did go to a lawyer after the fact when they would not, and he advised me to take it to small claims
Because you
court.
wouldn't take a case?
He said it would cost me the same amount as it was that I was suing.
You have no case because you have no contract.
I do have a contract.
Oh, I'd like to see it.
It's a proposal, Your Honor, not a contract.
This is not a contract. Contract is signed by 2 people.
That
That's
was a proposal that I had with the defendant and myself.
Okay. If what you're telling me that there were nights other than 5 nights that you were there, and if you were there on a Saturday night and her mother asked you to help her into bed or asked to help get her something or asked her to dress her wound, and you did that, and it was not one of the 5 nights that you were supposed to be in, and you want to be paid for that, is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Then I'm dismissing your case. Because you have no case. You live there. Now, after your mother passed away, she passed away in what year? I'm done! She passed away in what year?
November 17th of 2018.
Now, you have a counterclaim, and your counterclaim is as ridiculous as her claim. You want money for rent and utilities for the time that the plaintiff stayed in the house after your mother died.
Correct.
That's what your counterclaim is. Okay. Did you have a contract with her?
No, Judge.
Goodbye. Go home.
Parties are excused. You may step out.